Very well. I'll begin the lesson on cancels. Canceling refers to the shortening of the recovery portion at the end of a normal attack by doing the next move. When you use revolver action to go from one normal attack to the next, you are canceling the recovery of the first attack. Special attacks cancels works the same way, allowing you to input a special attack command when a normal attack hits or is blocked by your opponent. If you are able to cancel, you can chain your normal attacks naturally into a special attack. Now let's try comboing standing B to standing C to Hell's Fang. Input B and C as a set. Then while your C attack is coming out, input the command for Hell's Fang. The window in which the game will accept command inputs is long, so the key is to input the command carefully without rushing.
Action! Nice!
It's over!
Excellent!
That was good. Do you have a handle on special attack cancels now? Doing special attack cancels from normal attacks are the cornerstone of executing combos, so it's a technique that we want to make sure you fully understand. Once you can do these, while you're going through your revolver action chains, you'll be able to discern whether your attacks have been blocked or you've scored a hit, and can practice changing which special attacks you want to cancel into accordingly. For instance, if your B to C attacks hit, then you'll want to cancel into Hell's Fang to extend your combo. If they are blocked, you might decide to do Dead Spike or Blood Scythe instead. Being able to make these kinds of choices will help you fight better. Jump cancels are exactly what they sound like. You can cancel out of the recovery portion of a normal attack with a jump. If the attack allows you to jump cancel, you'll be able to jump or high jump in any direction. However, which moves are jump cancelable differs from character to character, so be sure to check which ones are at your disposal. In Ragna's case, he can use a jump cancel for A, forward A, standing C, forward C, and diagonally down forward C. All of these moves can be canceled with a jump. These are easier to execute than special attack cancels, so let's try them out right now.
Action!
This'll sting!
Nice!
Love it!
Excellent!
By utilizing jump cancels, you can vary your movement significantly. For example, when a normal attack in your revolver action attack chain hits, you can jump cancel to continue comboing. Or if your attacks are blocked, you can jump cancel and continue applying pressure with jump attacks. Or even air dash away to create some distance. Jump cancels give you a variety of options. However, among the attacks that allow you to jump cancel, there are a number of them that only allow you to jump cancel when the attack hits. In Ragna's case, this applies to his C attack. There aren't many attacks that have this limitation, but if you find an attack that is only jump cancelable when blocked, be sure to take note of it. A dash cancel is, as you would expect from the name, a technique where you cancel the recovery of the last attack you did with a dash. There are very few attacks that allow you to do a dash cancel, but they enable you to close the distance between you and your opponent quickly, and is an extremely useful tool to mix into combos and attack strings. Ragna's standing D attack and Dead Spike are dash cancelable. Also, a dash done from a dash cancel is different from a normal dash in that it goes a set distance and then stops, so be aware of that. Now let's give dash canceling a shot. Try doing Dead Spike, then use a dash cancel. The key to executing it is to press forward twice as Ragna's arms are rising.
Action!
Chase this!
Nice!
Chase this!
Excellent!
Dash cancels are used for certain combos and chains of attacks. Besides Ragna, Jin's standing D attack and Noelle's silencer also allow you to dash cancel. Ragna is one of the few characters who can do a special follow-up attack when their opponent is knocked down on the ground. When the opponent is falling forward after being hit by Ragna's diagonally down forward C attack, and also when they have completely collapsed to the ground. If you press down down C, Ragna will do his knockdown follow-up attack. Not over yet. All right, let's try it out right now.
Action! Excellent!
Once you've knocked the opponent down once, you can cancel into a knockdown follow-up attack during your combo. Some combos incorporate this technique, so once you've improved, try to use it on your own. A crush trigger is an attack that's used to forcibly break through your opponent's guard. They're activated by pressing A and B at the same time, when your heat gauge is at least 25% full. Also, if you hold down A and B, you can charge the attack and delay when it comes out. Crush triggers forcibly break through the opponent's normal blocking, which activates what is known as a guard crush. When you are guard crushed, you are completely vulnerable and can be attacked and comboed freely by your opponent. You will also be unable to do a throw escape if your opponent chooses to throw you. Let's go ahead and give crush triggers a try.
Action!
This'll sting! Nice try!
Excellent!
If you successfully land a guard crush with your crush trigger, it gives you the chance to do a heavily damaging combo. You can also cancel into crush trigger from normal attacks, so don't hesitate to use it frequently. If your opponent uses barrier guard to block it, it won't cause a guard crush, but it will cause their barrier gauge to go down significantly. Doing a charged up crush trigger on an opponent whose barrier gauge is low can cause them to lose a huge amount of barrier gauge, so it's something to consider going for during battle. A rapid cancel is a technique that consumes 50% of your heat gauge, and it will cancel the recovery of any attack. To perform a rapid cancel, press A, B, and C together when your attack hits or is blocked. The benefit of this technique is that it allows you to cancel out of moves that don't allow you to, such as special attacks and distortion drives. If you use them to strengthen your combos, or to follow up attacks that leave you especially vulnerable, you'll discover that rapid cancels are extremely beneficial both offensively and defensively. With Hell's Fang, you can't continue attacking after you hit with it normally. But if you rapid cancel a move that sends the opponent reeling for a long time, like Hell's Fang, you can keep going, even after bigger attacks. Rapid cancels let you create all sorts of high damage combos. Let's give rapid cancels a try.
Action! Excellent!
Rapid cancels can be used anywhere, so you might be wondering when you should be using them. For now, until you've got the hang of them, think of them basically as a way to strengthen specific combos and to protect yourself after attacks that leave you really vulnerable. Use rapid cancels when you hit with moves like Hell's Fang, which cause a long stun period, and when your opponent blocks an attack like Inferno Divider, which takes a long time to recover. After rapid canceling Hell's Fang, you can connect forward C and forward D, which don't connect otherwise. If you rapid cancel Inferno Divider after your opponent blocks it, you can keep the pressure on by doing Jump C. There are various uses for it, so do some exploring with it on your own. A counter assault consumes 50% of your heat gauge and allows you to cancel out of your recovery when blocking to do a counterattack. When stuck in a blocking state, press forward A and B together to activate it. In situations where your opponent's pressure is hard to endure and you want to stop defending and go on the offensive, don't hesitate to use counter-assault. While it's fairly useful as a defensive option, counter-assaults do not deal any damage, and you cannot kill your opponent with a combo that started with one, because no one likes it when people play dirty. Those are the properties of counter-assaults. Let's practice some. Your opponent is going to come in and attack you. Once you've blocked, press forward A and B together.
Action!
You stupid! You stupid! You stupid! Out of time? That was too easy.
Lesson clear.
A counter-assault speed and reach are both different for each character, so it's a good idea to find out what your character's counter-assault looks like ahead of time. Also, while counter-assault is a powerful defensive maneuver, if your opponent blocks it, you will be highly susceptible to counterattack. As you improve, you'll soon be able to bait your opponent into doing a counter-assault, which you can block and then capitalize from with your own counterattack. Things may be difficult at first, so you don't have to remember it for now. Master Bane, I've finished the tutorials on cancels and the heat gauge.
He knew far more than I did, and even made it easy to understand. Oh, yes. Yes, great job. Just as I'd expect from Carl, pupil number 2. You've clearly studied very diligently. I'm very impressed with your extensive knowledge.
Ah, no, it was nothing really. Shall I continue, Master Bane?
Oh, that's all right, Carl. You must be tired now. I'll have another one of my pupils handle things from here, so you can go take a break. Even elite warriors need their rest.
I see. In that case, please continue the tutorial. I'll take my leave. And good luck to you, new player. I'm certain you can do it.
Leave it to me. The next person to instruct you in the tutorial is pupil number 3. Your turn, Platinum.
So it's finally Luna's turn. Bang, you're the same as always. So scruffy.
Hey, don't be rude like that, Luna.
It's not rude to tell the truth, Senna.
Platinum, I don't know what you're talking about, but could you set that aside and begin teaching the tutorial for the new player here? I'll buy you food afterward, okay?
Food? Right. Yeah, leave it to Luna. Luna will turn any player into a master.
Luna, don't be so obvious about it. Everyone will know you'll do anything for food. And besides, I'm always the one that ends up explaining things anyway.
You're not needed, Senna. You just sit right there. Hey, new player, we're gonna blast through this tutorial now. Get ready!